What's happening
This week
in
in sports
sports?
cards.
This week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards.
Left me
Welcome into
hanging
this
on
week.
this one.
I think I said, but I don't know. I tried to finish. My mouth stopped working.
Halfway through, I said you were just sitting there watching me say cards.
Yeah, I know.
You
I
can't leave me
know.
hanging like
I don't
that.
know what happened there. But anyway, welcome into This Week in Sports Cards. I am Keith, Vintage Sport Flips.
I'm Andy, the King of Penance.
Guys, so we cover the weekly topics in the card hobby, and we got some fun sales we'll discuss. We have a new segment that we'll film at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But interesting concept. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do anything like that on YouTube. So we shall see. We
Yeah,
shall see how that goes.
see if it catches on.
Yeah. And I will say, and probably for good, as a good reason, or for the good of the hobby, there wasn't a ton of hobby drama that I saw this week, which is nice.
Yeah,
Quiet week of hobby drama. Whatnot breakers are up to the same shenanigans, but even that, I didn't see any like major meltdowns or anything that was terrible out there.
yeah. It's almost become like a bit normalized at this point. So, like,
Yeah.
at first, I feel like I was when I was doing some whatnot breaks and watching and not doing it myself. You'd see every once in a while, like just a guy kind of melt down or something like that, and it was like a kind of a big deal. I feel like, and now it's like every other week there's another meltdown in some sort. And I feel like, and part of that may be them trying to get eyes on them too. So maybe it's almost not even actually legitimate, but in some cases certainly, yeah,
performative. But yeah, some's legit for sure.
Yeah. I think obviously I think whatnot, because it does well because there is an aspect of performance or an entertainment. It's not just ripping, ripping cards or getting in breaks and stuff like that. It's also like the kind of people behind it as well. I personally like that's not my type of entertainment, but I'm only there for the cards. But some people I think love it.
Oh yeah, no, people feed on the drama. I mean, there are some great streams with activity and good sales. There's streams with activity and drama. There's streams with zero activity. People just playing with He-Man figures on camera. So there's all that kind of stuff over on Whatnot.
That's true.
If you know is the background on that one. But anyway, Andy, a new era in sports cards is upon us, right? And it's been, is it 10 years? 10 years since Topps last had licensed product. And I'll say I'm sort of sad to see Panini go from the license standpoint. I felt like Panini, I like Panini's products better than Topps, but maybe that'll change once I see what Topps has in the offerings or the looks of the cards.
Yeah, I think part of I like Topps. The thing I like about Topps better than Panini is that the product range was way different, right? Like you could get a product at $200, or you get a hobby product at $150. There's very little Panini was putting out that was remotely close to that. And I mean, almost all of their stuff was $500 to $1,000.
Yeah.
That's not to say that Topps doesn't do that as well. They do, but there's also like the flagship stuff that Topps puts out on the paper cards. They don't. I mean, Panini didn't have that, very much. I guess Optic, you could sort of say, is stuff like that, but and some of the Don Russ product. But I just think that some of the fact that Topps has a lot more to kind of offer in terms of price range, I like. But I agree, kind of like the actual cards. I think some of them are cool, but I feel like Panini, even though they didn't have the in most cases, at least the latter product didn't have like on the field or game used materials, the cards kind of look better. Like like Immaculate and some of these like higher end product cards really did look like a nice card. I mean, like they're very nicely put together. And some of the high end like top stuff, I don't know that you really notice a big difference. Like I don't know that, you know, I
No,
just
I
don't
agree.
see it.
I agree. And the thing I like about Panini, and everyone can have their preference or favorites, but they have that wide variety of product line. I'm not talking about the basic like retail product, not even hobby, but like, Zenith and Mosaic and Optic and regular Donruss, and I'm leaving out a bunch. I'm sure we can keep going. Immaculate or Absolute,
Right.
which I don't feel like now maybe that'll change with Tops, but Tops, maybe last year they had like Tops Resurgence, just Tops Chrome, but I don't know what their plan is this year. Is there going to be a diversified product line, or is it all just Tops Flagship, Tops Chrome?
I don't know, because there's Topps has come out with Cosmic for baseball and basketball, which is kind of a higher end, planet themed kind of thing.
I'm strictly talking retail. Like
I see what you're saying.
Panini. I mean, you're right. There's Optic
okay.
Tops variety in the hobby, but like at the retail level where kids can access that, is it all just like?
That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. They don't really have. I mean, yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. That they probably. I'm trying to think of stuff that Bowman, I guess, is about. So Bowman and is about the only other thing, and Bowman is a Tops and Bowman, or owned obviously by Tops or Fanatics, but I think they corner the market on baseball. I feel like they always have, kind of. Even when Penny didn't. I don't think even had the MLB ever, the licensing. I could be wrong, but their products were always, I think, superior for the most part.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think in terms of like, if you're a little kid or, if you're a dad trying to get your son into Topps cards, like, there's not a whole lot of differences out there. So, but maybe you're right. Maybe they come up with more stuff too.
Yeah, maybe now that they have, I don't know what it was like in 2016. I don't think neither of us were collecting then.
Yeah.
And it's probably a different time now in general with what Panini did. Maybe Topps is going to do something similar next year where they will have a varied product line. They probably just didn't bother doing that without a license, but maybe they will now. So I guess time will tell.
Well, I mean, if anything, if there's any indicator in how well they'll do, I mean, obviously Topps like Chrome and their flagship are kind of their two big products, but Chrome, crushed it. I feel like, I mean, it is, I think, extremely popular in baseball, basketball, and now football. As we're filming this today, the pre-order just went out. And I mean, it was both EQL on their hobby and jumbo boxes. So it's kind of a good indicator that, it's highly sought after. So, and there's a lot of interest in it.
At least they did. I know you didn't get any yet, but at least they did it the right way with an EQL versus the being all botted up like everything else they've done. Right. Yeah, unless the bots are getting in there somehow. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe that's possible.
I would hope not. Yeah. I mean, and here's the question too. I don't know how much like Topps pays EQL or something. So, I mean, honestly, it'd be better if they did it for every, pretty much every product for the most part. Maybe not everyone, but certainly any of the Chrome stuff that just sells out on any product that sells out. So it would be nice if they would EQL all of that stuff. And I don't think they do, but I'm assuming it's probably a substantial cost though, that they're doing on that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. We're like so fresh. It dropped today. So, I mean, Andy got some retail stuff ordered. I'll try to get it once it drops on the shelves. I didn't get any in a pre-order. It doesn't really officially drop till the 15th, right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, we can get into that now, actually, if you want to do some of the sports releases. That's obviously the big one, the third. This, like I said, this is the pre-order day. It's comes out in mass, I guess, on the 14th, I think it is 14th or 15th. It's 15th. So if you didn't hit it didn't hit it today or didn't hit it last week, you have a chance to, I guess. My guess is that it's going to be impossible to get as well. But that's the big one. There's also Topps Chrome Wrestling that comes out. WWE Wrestling, that pre-order was impossible to get into, so that's going to be another fun one. That comes out on the 10th. There's also Topps UFC pre-order that's going to be next week. That comes out on the 6th, so that's a pre-order for Topps Chrome UFC, which should be pretty good. I'm assuming that might be one that you could actually get into. I think probably of the three sports and wrestling, UFC is probably the easiest to get into at this point. But other than that, yeah, it's not a whole lot else. There's a couple Panini Prism, like WNBA stuff is coming out. There's Panini still has the I think they are still able to do USA Baseball, if I'm not mistaken. So they have a product coming out for that as well. But other than that, yeah, it's that's about it. There's some hockey that Upper Deck is putting out as well, but
I'd like to open some hockey. I don't know the hockey products well at all, but maybe I should because that's a challenging one to pronounce for us.
Yeah.
I feel like back in the day, older players I could do, but not the modern players.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, I mean, I think I don't probably watch enough hockey to be able to say some of the names. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. We'll see. I think Upper Deck makes the most of that. I feel like, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think. I mean, I've seen I think it's unlicensed Panini stuff is out there as well, but or maybe it's all licensed to everybody. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've seen it on the shelves, but I never never delved too deep. But I'll check it out. By the way, Andy, with Panini's reign as licensing has come to an end, I decided to do a pack rip a day of some sort of Don Russ product until I hit it downtown. And I probably will fail miserably, but this was day one. That video dropped Friday. We're Friday right now. Friday, April 3rd. So that video's dropped. So I'm going to keep, I have a lot of Don Russ laying around, whether it's Optic Megas or Blasters or Don Russ Blasters and Optic from last year. So I'm going to keep rolling with that until I
think I've got 6 Optic Megas and 1 Blaster. So maybe
maybe you could roll. Yeah, maybe you can alternate with me. That'd be good. Just a pack a day.
I'll try to do that. All right. We'll have to do that. There's only 4 cards, so it'll be a quick video.
Oh, well, even worse than that, Andy. I opened up something that I didn't even know existed in Optic, but called a booster pack.
Okay.
You seen them?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, I never even saw them before, but they were built like a Pokemon pack.
Huh.
4 cards in there.
Yeah.
The highlight was a Quinn Ewer rated rookie base card.
Right.
But yeah, that was a quick rip. I still managed 50 seconds out of it, but.
Well, it gives you a little time to talk about the player, maybe a little more.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impossible to get through some of this stuff in 3 minutes, you know. Especially some of those baseball packs, the celebration box, which I have a box of that too, is huge and it's very heavy. I mean, this is I think each pack has 20 or 30 cards in or something. So, but anyway,
they're tough.
Some lend themselves easier to be made into shorts for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the sales of the week. So I'm gonna delve into I'm using Delve a lot. We use Delve a lot on the Buy It All podcast, and I just kept with the Delve. But let me pull up a couple sales here. So this card does not look like much, and this is not a super valuable card, but it's a Antoine Smith. Obviously not a big name.
Yeah.
This is in his college uniform.
It's a cool looking card though.
So this is a precious metal gem.
Oh, okay.
So 1997 Skybox Metal Universe, red precious metal gem, numbered out of 150. Right. So I mean, sort of a bust in the NFL. Didn't have a great career with the Bills, but that card still brought $200.
Wow.
But if you get into more of a star, right, in the same set, 1997 Metal Universe, numbered out of 150, PSA 7, so not a high grade. Bruce Smith, $2,500.
I have to look at some Barry Sanders. I don't even want to know what that one.
Yeah. this is the main, these kind of cards are the main reason. Like I would say a year ago, I could be looking through a box of cards, see this card and sort of flip right past it.
Yeah.
But when I'm at a flea market, and I bought a ton of like 90s inserts recently at a flea market, like I'll dig and look for this kind of stuff. That some of those 90s inserts are just wild.
Yeah.
PMGs especially. So yeah, even if it's not a big player, there's definitely good value. I mean, obviously Bruce Smith is a big one, but
yeah, for sure.
But yeah, something to be on the lookout for.
But still, like a defensive player, right? Like those cards don't usually sell for quite as much either. That's pretty impressive.
Absolutely, you're right. Yeah, let me while you're showing yours, I'll look up and see what a Barry Sanders precious metal gem does.
Okay. All right. So mine's a little different. I have a tendency to go for the big cards, kind of the big sales. This one. So LeBron James, a LeBron James gold sold for quite a big price, and I'll bring it up right now. So $1.1 million. This is on actually Fanatics Collect.
Oh wow!
So the thing about this one I thought was interesting was, first of all, there's a couple things. I get it's his rookie and it's Topps Chrome gold refractor, so it's to 50.
Yeah.
First thing, it's to 50, right? So that essentially, if they all graded as 10s, which of course they wouldn't, there's $50 million worth of just this card out there somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that has to be graded as a 10, and and there's not necessarily a ton of them out there. But I know it's a little hard to see. If you look closer, the PSA population is 9, though. So there are 9 million, that's $9 million at least that are out there. So yeah, it's a pretty insane card. The interesting part about this one as well, I guess, and maybe slightly more than it normally would, is this, I believe, was numbered 6, I think, or what is it, 6? Hold on.
It looks like it's 6. I think it looks like it's 6. Yeah, it's single digit at least. So
it's kind of like that's what he wore, I believe, in I think it says it here. 6 out of 50 matches the jersey he wore in Miami. Not that I can only imagine what 23 would go for, right, of this card.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
There's probably doubles or triples the card, honestly, but if not more. But I just thought it was interesting because it's not even an autograph, nothing really more to it than kind of just being his rookie card in a 50. I mean, it's it's a collectible series and stuff like that, but yeah.
Oh, you're right. You would expect that for a 1 of 1, but a 50. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
And I know some people have covered some of this kind of stuff where there was like more than the number was supposed to indicate. Like they've found like duplicate 1 of 1s or duplicate like number 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
And some of the vintage stuff, maybe they weren't as strict. Not that this is vintage per se, but
right.
Yeah, right. That's a big sale. And yeah, I did find some Barry Sanders. I can't find the same exact one.
Okay.
But I got this. This is a 96 Precious, not a PMG, but a PSA 9 out of 800.
I'll keep my eyes open. That might be something I'll have to add to the list.
This one's available, Andy, but it's a 2013 Precious Metal Gem.
It's also Oklahoma State. Yeah.
Yeah, out of 50, blue. Top 3, $9,000, best offer.
Yeah.
But there's none of the straight Precious Metal Gems that we were showing with Antoine Smith and Bruce Smith.
Well, interesting. Yeah, I know I've heard it before, and obviously I think like the Jordans and all those are really insane, right? Some of those precious metals are hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
Yeah.
So I never really knew ever, that was a thing to collect. But yeah, very cool.
I wasn't collecting back then, so that I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, very cool. Good stuff. Yeah, do you want to go into the our new segment here?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a segment clip for it yet, but I will make one soon. But
it's so fresh. We don't even have a great segment tie-in yet, or lead in, I should say. But I'll give you the sort of the rundown of what we thought. So Keith and I were having a little bit of a powwow, little chat on, trying to think up some ideas, I think. And so we came up with an idea called Breaking Blind. So basically what you do, or what I've done on a couple of these, is I go in, I'll win a bid basically through eBay for the most part is what I've been doing. It's just easier for me, I think, to like monitor and track, make sure they do it. Plus eBay, I feel like is way better in terms of, they save a stream of it for you. Because you can watch eBay live and you can watch this. So I have not watched any of the eBay lives where I won the bid to get my team. So I have no idea what I got. I could have hit a 1 of 1. I could have hit a none of none. So I have 2 packages today. One, I believe, is a Stadium Club 2-box hobby box break. And then the other, I think, is if I'm not mistaken, I have to double check. I think is the flagship baseball Series 1 jumbo box, which is 2 boxes of that. So,
and Andy, so the chat knows, or the viewers know. So normally on Whatnot, the breaks we've done before, where you're bidding in the break, and then they do the break when the bidding's done, the break fills.
Yep.
Are you bidding these in like a regular eBay auction, like a 7-day auction?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they're only a couple days, I think, maybe a day or 2 days. They and there's a wide variety of prices. Like the Stadium Club is widely affordable, probably under $10 for some teams. They have ones that are full case breaks of Bowman's Best, which are $200 or $300 a team in that. So I haven't dabbled in that yet,
but does eBay does have live breaks like Whatnot too, though, right? Okay, so
they have. So I don't know. Maybe you can do a live break with them, and in fact, I think you can. To your point, because I believe, actually, I was just bidding on like the first breaks of these, and then they have a live, and then you can bid within when they're eBay living too.
So sort of like we've done on my Dib Cards breaks, like you'll pre-sell one, and then you do a live break.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I actually like that better. I mean, I feel like I can. I don't know. I just liked it better, and I think I like the eBay aspect to it a little more too.
Yeah.
So
cool. All right,
anyway,
well, there you have it. So Andy got these breaks. He has no idea if he bombed out or if he like hit a 1 of 1 auto, right? I mean,
exactly.
So we'll find out all together here.
Here we go. Let's share that. All right. So here are the packages. I don't know which is which, so I'm just gonna. And I don't think either one of them are, massive. So,
do you know what is it? There's all Tigers. You know what teams you got?
It's all Tigers. Yeah. I only got Tigers so far. I have bid on other teams, but I did not win them.
Okay.
With this, see how you get in here. Foiled. Okay. I want to say, I think this might be the Stadium Club. I think it'll tell me a lot if it doesn't look like there's any one-touch cases in here. There's not a great thing. Okay, so
maybe they don't always use a one-touch.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let me get this out of here.
I just feel like sometimes a penny sleeve and a top loader is more protective. There's less chance of it moving around.
So this is Stadium Club, as you can tell.
Okay.
Concentration. Okay. All right.
There you go. A little rookie card. Yeah. It's a great board game. Is that? That's it, right? The doctor game.
I think so.
Surgery. Yeah.
All right. Well, that appears to be one of the bigger hits, I guess.
At least there's a couple top-loaded things.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we got Riley Green. I do like the look of Stadium Club, honestly.
Yeah.
They really have some cool photos, and that's kind of what their design is a little more. All right, Jackson Jobe. None of these are numbered yet, looks like.
Yeah, good-looking card. I like the whole photo card.
Miggy Cabrera. These are very affordable, too. I did buy Stadium Club UFC, but I didn't buy any baseball. I probably should have because I do like the look of them.
Yeah. Maybe it would be Stadium Club football. That'd be a good looking product.
Yeah. Chase Young. Got a little Justin Henry Malloy. And there you go. Tariq.
Yeah, ended it off.
All
Other
right,
than
so these
slap stuff.
looks like there are two top loaders. I have no idea if this is any good. I'll have to take a look. Maybe on the next episode, I'll let you know. I'll look up some of the prices on these, see if they were any good. Concentration, though. That looks cool. And then we have, all right.
Ooh, dang.
I like it. Nice. I actually was bidding on this thing, too.
Oh, wow. Is that a special color variant, or that's just how they look?
I have seen these ones before. It's like food on the back, but wow, I couldn't ask for a better.
Oh, wow, that's
more luck
awesome.
than that.
Yeah.
So this is this numbered? Doesn't look like it. I think it is a different variation though. I want to say it's like yellow or green. I forget what they call it.
Yeah, that's
But,
what I was thinking. It looked yellow or gold to me, which that's
Yeah.
awesome though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Dylan Dingler. I have a bunch of his cards, so yeah, I couldn't be happier with that. Couldn't be more
There you go.
happy, I should say. Yeah, and I want to say I got into that break for I think $6 or something.
Oh, damn. There you go.
That.
This blind break segment is a hit.
Yeah, I like it. I just like. I think it's a little more interesting. All right, let me see. Okay,
Well, let's face it, when you're watching a breaks can be very frustrating when you're not hitting anything and then you don't even know if you hit anything.
right.
So might as well do it this way.
Yeah, you rip the Band-Aid off all at once. So okay,
Yeah,
this is great. This is Topps 26 Series 1 Jumbo Break. There you go. That's
Organized.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I like it. And this is the guy who's chefs, so I'll shout him out. He was pretty good. I appreciate chefs. Chef's kiss, yeah, exactly. All right, see what we got in here. I do have there's a little bit of a top load going on back here, so
It's a thick pack too.
well, these are two jumbos, so you got to think that
Okay,
there's
a lot of
like
cards.
hundreds of cards in here.
Yeah.
This is I mean, I will say the jumbo breaks, if you just want cards, it's a great way to get into it.
And also impressive that both breaks, and maybe they have to, but both breaks sent you all the base. A lot of times you're just throwing that stuff away. You get nothing in the mail.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I do like that. And I think most of them will say one thing or another. And most of them will just send it to you. I don't think I've seen any yet. But anyway, let's go through it. McKinstry. Oops, somehow I guess I won that one. The good thing, too, I will say, is I don't know that. What if I lost out on a 1-of-1 Tariq Skubal and so I don't know.
That's true. We'd rather maybe you'd rather it that way.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to know that.
Yeah.
Casey Mize, Dylan Smith, Troy Melton, Skubal, Riley Green, Baez, Skubal again, Carpenter, Tigers, Gibson Long, Kerry Carpenter, Will Vest, Mize, a lot of the same people. Riley, Tigers, Troy Melton. All right, Skubal on the 75. All right, what do we got here? This is all right. Kerry Carpenter's just a silver or chrome.
Okay,
but all right. I don't know. First chance I had, I think it's a fun little thing. So
yeah. You're fit. I mean,
you get to see what I hit. I have no idea. So
you're batting 500 on those two breaks. I'm sure you probably would have spent more than you spent on those two breaks on the one auto.
Yeah, definitely. So I have one more. I think I've already done. Good thing about this is that there are a lot of breaks up, so you can get into them pretty easily. I'm not looking to spend hundreds of dollars of getting in a break. It's just not really. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it at some point when I have a few bevs in me. But it's like a lower barrier to entry for me on some of these where you're only spending $5 or $6. All the stuff on Whatnot these days, like there's no break in there that's under, like they're all going for hundreds of dollars because they all have cases or 2 cases or whatever of this stuff.
And you're investing a lot of time in there. Like there's probably like 40 minutes for the break to fill and then like another half an hour for the break to rip. So that's a lot of time you're sucking into it.
I will also say very few of these are pick your own team too on that site. So you really have to get lucky with your team. Here
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can. Here I don't care about other teams. If I and maybe I will pick some others up sometimes, but I just want to get my team really. So I mean,
Yeah.
give it a shot with the Phillies. You might have some fun with that as well. So
Yeah. I'll definitely look at them. I haven't done any eBay lives yet. I mean, eBay is really pushing out the lives now. If you go to like the main page, they're trying to really attack the live format, which they're a little bit behind the time with whatnot, but it's the biggest marketplace in the world. So if they want to succeed at lives, they're going to.
Exactly. So. Yeah, and I will say that they have a cool, like I said, they have a cool. In your purchases, you can click on the thing and it says video evidence or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it is. So it'll show you the whole break.
Cool.
Again. So you can double check. I mean, I probably won't do it, obviously, but it's kind of a cool thing that they have for that as well. So
especially at some point if you got like a 1-of-1 McGonagall auto, then you're going to go back and at least get the footage of it being ripped, right? So that's cool. You can,
I'll go back and look to see if he made a big deal out of that at all or not. But I think maybe we'll be putting these out on their own on the channel, but also maybe incorporating them into the Twist too. If there's not a whole lot going on, during the week, maybe we add a little something to it. So look out for these. We'll have some cool. I think some cool intros and stuff coming forward. Just wanted to do a little maiden voyage of it this time.
Yeah, test voyage. But there we go, guys. Thanks for watching This Week in Sports Cards. These videos come out every Sunday, 10 a.m. We have our Grail series that's been coming out Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Hobby box breaks either like Thursday or Saturday, depending on what we're doing that week.
Yep.
And then every day card content, shorts, whether it's pack rips or something else. And again, we're going to do a daily pack rip of some sort of Don Russ product until we hit something. But there we have it, guys. Anything else, Danny? What did I miss?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Look for us on Wednesday nights as well, too. Join our
Past Time Picks podcast Wednesday night. There's going to be some fireworks this week, so don't want to miss Wednesday night. And then we do have a new version of Hops and Hits that's going to come out this Thursday live, April 9th, which is going to be a pack ripping video. We do a beer tasting and pack ripping. We've revamped a little bit. We trimmed the fat a little bit and we leaner and meaner, and we're going to be ripping some cards Thursday night live here on Rips and Brews at 8 p.m. Thursday night. So guys, appreciate you watching. Till next time. Peace.
Oh.
Rips and Brews, card rips, beer sips. Rips and Brews, featuring vintage sport flips and king of pennants. Pennants. Rips and Brews, card rips, beer sips. Rips and Brews, featuring vintage sport flips and king of pennants.